This is recording. So now, we start with the hand first.
Okay.
But we don't complete, the hand itself till we put on the tefillin on the head. Let's just get it out first, and then
I think this was the question number one, Vince?
oh, so I'll show you. So basically, this is cut out, if you'll notice. Now, one of the things that we do when we do wear the tefillin is we want the knot to be able to touch the side of the tefillin. So they cut it out that it could actually touch it. Now, the knot is always going to be on the inner part of your body. So that means if you're on the right side, it's going to be, the knot should be towards your body.
Okay.
So now. All right. Just turn that. Make it easier for you. Okay. So now we put it on. Once we tighten it, that's when we say the blessing. So we'll do the blessing together. That's Baruch. Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu l'haniach tefillin. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to do 3 times over the forearm. So that it's already with one. You could do. I'm going to let you do it. It'll be easier.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. So this is number 2. The original one, just while it's on the bicep, that is the first time.
And then
That's
third.
2, right, exactly. And that makes the letter shin.
Right. Okay. Which means I know Shaddai.
Right, exactly.
Okay,
It's from
okay,
God's
okay.
name. So now come around, and then we'll try to keep
Whoops,
this.
but you
Don't
got
worry,
it.
yeah, we just want to keep the white towards the skin.
Right.
And now we're going to do 7 over here. So that would be number 1. And worst comes to worst, they can be close. It's better to be close to each other than far apart each other.
2.
Just grab it,
7 sort of straight.
Yeah.
Not 4 and 3 or anything. Just
Well, you could do 3 and 4.
Or 3 and 4.
But there's no, that's not, one of the
That's
rules.
not-
That's
that's not a
customs
rule.
people have.
Okay. 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so now this next one you do over your hand like that. So it's basically, it's like a half. Here there's a half, here's 7. Yeah, so here we have 4, 3, and then this one that's coming over your hand.
Okay.
And just, we'll hold it over here. So basically I'm wrapping it a couple times just so it doesn't start getting loose over
Right.
here.
Okay.
And then we do the one on the head. So now in general, I'm going to tell you the Chabad custom is we only say 1 blessing. But if we talked or anything like that, we would do a 2nd blessing for the one on the head.
The same blessing.
No, a different one.
Different
And
one.
I'll show it to you inside so you'll have that.
Okay.
Do you have a sitter at home?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'll show it to you inside
Okay.
afterwards. And then if this is too big, we'll resize it afterwards.
Okay.
But there you go. After you put it, this is the easy way to put it on. You can put it on however way you're comfortable. I'm just doing this way.
We'll go the easy way.
So either you can put it on, we're splitting this, so you can actually let it hang and just, put it over your head like that. Perfect. It's room in here, but that's
I'm
part
not
of
worried
it.
about it. Don't worry
All
about
right,
it.
so now what we want, the back corner of the tefillin,
Yes.
we want that in the sort of the nook of your neck. So that's perfect.
Okay.
So you can fumble with it afterwards, make sure that it's not on top of the yarmulke and all that, but this is perfect. It's centered.
And it goes that high.
Yeah, this is basically at your hairline. So you can pull it down a tad and tighten it on the sides.
Okay.
And feel free to use your arms, you know what I mean? Just
Okay.
because it might feel you're not used to it,
Right.
use it like it's regular.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just going to pull it down on the sides of it so it's not on top of the yarmulke.
Okay.
And again, that's perfect. And now we're going to say the blessing for the Shal Rosh, which is
Okay.
Baruch,
Baruch.
Atah,
Atah.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu,
Shanu b'mitzvos.
v'tzivanu,
B'tzivanu.
al mitzvahs,
Mitzvahs.
tefillin.
Tefillin.
So we really just changed a couple words.
Okay.
And now once the Shal Rosh is on, that's when you come back for the finger.
Okay.
So we went over, onto the arm, onto the hand, if you want to call it that, and we still do 1 loop. So when you come around, like where we held it,
Okay, this is where I would hold.
Yeah.
This is where I would hold.
right, so I had wrapped it a couple times just so it doesn't move, but you want to actually start by the middle finger from the bottom. So here we have 1, 2, and then come back towards the top. And again, on the bottom. So it started on the bottom and came back on the bottom,
Okay.
and now you're wearing tefillin.
Now, and this just...
Yeah, I tighten it just so it does, yeah,
And this hangs.
well, you can, I'll loop it around myself personally,
Okay.
and sort of tuck it in underneath, just so,
Yeah,
you can-
so it's not sloppy.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
So it's,
but it doesn't have, as long as you're
yeah.
holding it or that it's not falling apart or anything like that. Like, I'm just doing
Okay,
simple.
that doesn't seem that difficult.
No,
I don't know why.
well, it's just remembering
Practice
exactly.
and
Now,
everything like
the only thing that we will make sure, like if you're wearing for an entire davening where, it's going to shift and everything like that, so we just make sure that the tefillin is sort of still aligned at the center of our, so you can check with a mirror or, it's
Okay.
basically just center it on your, use the nose, as if you want to call it, as your grid line.
Okay, okay.
And then the hand, the only thing that to look out for is not really, these will eventually, might get loose if you do move your hand a lot.
Okay.
You can always retighten them, undo the loop, undo it at the hand or, figure that out. But this should always be that it's towards your heart. Or I'm not sure if the heart switches. It doesn't, right? Because the reason why we wear it on the left hand is because the heart's over here.
Yeah. No, the heart is definitely, the heart don't...
You never know, maybe on the right. No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
No, but
yeah.
the point is that it should be towards the bottom.
You may have a
Okay,
misplaced
yeah, all right, yeah.
And that's basically that's the sitch. Now, what you could do is you could say the Shema in it. If you didn't have enough time to daven, you're running in the morning, you could do just the first verse.
Okay.
But, as much as you can or would like, say the blessings.
You mean even at home?
Yeah, of
At
course.
home if you're not here. Okay, at least
course.
say the Shema.
Yeah,
Okay, and the paragraphs or whatever you can say.
you can, exactly. At least the first one.
The first, yeah,
First, if you can do that, for sure. If not,
Sure.
just the first line, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. If you're running and you want to do the mitzvah,
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just make
Wave,
time.
he's
That's
spotted
what I make,
you.
a lot
He's
of...
reeling around this backpack.
Wow, it's
Just-
kind of big.